Businesses all over the country are being hit hard by the COVID-19. Most are not even able to open their doors to the public. But that isn't stopping one local business from giving back. And with us now, we have Jesse Feigum with Drekker Brewing to talk about how COVID-19 has affected their business as well as what they're doing with some of the new free time that they have. Jesse, thanks for Skyping in with us this morning. But we all know that the coronavirus, it's really affected pretty much everyone. But how has it affected Drekker Brewing?
Hi, Jordan. Thanks for having me. It's definitely been a big change. We're not able to have our tap room open, so we love hosting people. Having people come in and have a beer. So that's been a big change for us. So we're kind of down to a bit of a skeleton crew here. We have our main brewing crew is still, they're still making beer, and we haven't slowed down production, but we're dealing with, being able to only sell cans to go, and so it's definitely been a big change.
Yeah, I know a lot of people, myself included. It's not a great time. I love to go to Drekker on a Friday night or a Saturday night and enjoy the atmosphere and the beer. But you kind of mentioned that people can still get their favorite Drekker brew. How can someone go about doing that?
Well, yeah, you can still come up to the brewery, and we've kind of got it set up so getting beer to go is pretty quick and simple, and as with as much social distancing as we can manage. So we're trying to, make that quick and easy. We have, our same taproom crew working, up front. So it's the same friendly faces that people have gotten to know. Just instead of pouring beers, they're just selling cans right now. And then we're trying to keep as many people busy and working as we can. So we've started to, do some work out in the community. We've got a few people doing Meals on Wheels runs every day, and then we've done a kind of almost a daily shift at the emergency food bank or emergency food pantry here in Fargo. So we're trying to keep people busy. We realized when kind of before the whole thing really hit us, we took a look at it and we're kind of had a conversation about how can we help? What can we do? And realize we have an awesome crew here. We have a really big building, big parking lot, a couple of delivery vans, and things that maybe don't help directly fighting this virus, but can help in the community to make things better. Well, we can't be serving beer right now, but we can be out doing some good.
And let's dive a little deeper into that. I mean, I think it's great so many businesses are coming together to support the community right now. But what exactly are you guys all doing with Meals on Wheels? Kind of what does that work look like?
Well, it's basically like, bringing meals to the people who need them. And it's really fun talking to, every day they come back, and, we have a few people, a few of our taproom people will go out and do a route or two, and they have a blast doing it. They come back all smiles. They're making people happy. This is a lot of the people. It's it's a high point in their day when somebody brings them food. So they're really enjoying it.
Yeah, it's always great to give back. And how can people around town help out your business and other local businesses as well at this time? Because it's real tough when you have to close down bars or tap rooms or restaurants. So how can people still support you all?
Well, I think in one sense we're lucky because we still have the ability to, we're not completely shut down. We're still able to produce beer. We're still able to sell, in cans. And so, we're putting out beers, faster at a faster pace than we maybe were before. We typically would do every 2 weeks we'd come out with some new beers, and since this whole thing started, it's been every week now. We just, as soon as the beer's ready, why wait? We'll just put it out. And so we just came out with a couple new ones yesterday. So those are available, at the brewery. They're finding their way out to local stores probably today. But I think, just being able to, go get takeout, go get, beer to go wherever you can. That's, we're all adjusting to that, at home and at work. So I think that's, being able or getting takeout from a local restaurant, getting beer to go from a local brewery. Right now, that goes a long way. That's a big help.
It sure is. And yeah, go get a meal tonight, stay inside, but have some good food and some good drinks. All right, Jesse with Drekker Brewing, thank you. Coming up on today's show, your children are probably spending a lot of time on the internet right now, but how can we keep them safe while they're doing it? We'll be here next with Fargo Police right after this.